People ask me all the time, what's the best age to retire at? 62, 65, or should I wait until 70? Here's the truth. Most people aren't actually asking about age. They're asking, am I going to be okay? Today, I'm going to show you how to answer that question in a way that puts you in charge. And I'm going to walk you through a simple process, a version of my coaching framework, so you can see exactly how I help people design their next chapter. Let's dive in. Step 1, building a purposeful plan. When people think about retirement, they usually jump straight to the numbers. But the emotional side is the part that determines whether you're going to feel grounded or overwhelmed. So the first step is building a real-life plan. When Mark retired at 62, he thought he'd feel free, really free. He had been a director in manufacturing for over 25 years, and his days were packed with problems to solve, people to support, and fires to put out. He even joked he wasn't even sure if he knew how to sit still for 5 minutes. But 2 months into retirement, he told me, I wake up with no one needing me. I don't know what to do with myself. And this is where so many doers get stuck. They go from a structured environment, deadlines, meetings, expectations, straight into a blank calendar, and their nervous system doesn't know what to do with all the openness. So we reframed his entire first year of retirement not as a performance year, but as a testing ground, a place to experiment, to observe, to reconnect with the parts of himself that had been quiet for decades, to trying things out without pressure of being good or productive. I told him your only job this year is to getting to know yourself again, your preferences, your rhythms, your energy. It's not the year to build another full-time job out of your free time. So we built his testing ground plan. One creative experiment a month, not a hobby, an experiment, which took off the pressure. One social connection a week, lunch, golf, volunteering, anything that made him feel alive. One slow morning ritual, coffee outside, a short walk, journaling, even if it was one sentence. And then the question he asked himself every Friday, what did I enjoy this week? Even a little. Little by little, Mark started noticing things. He liked slow mornings. He loved working with his hands. He felt calmer after being outdoors. He didn't miss the meetings at all. And funny enough, people still needed him, just in a newer, gentler way. 6 months in, he said something that really hit home. He said, I didn't lose my value, I just stopped tying it to my job. By the end of the first year, he wasn't recreating another structured environment. He was building a life based on choice, not obligation. He'd made room for spontaneity, curiosity, and actual joy. Things he hadn't let himself feel in years. His testing year didn't give him a new identity overnight. It gave him something better, permission. Permission to rediscover who he was without anyone needing him to be anything. And that is what the first year of retirement is for. So ask yourself these 4 questions. What do I need more of in this next chapter? What's the emotional cost of staying where I'm at? What is calling me forward? And what do I want the story of this next decade to be? When you answer these honestly, the right age starts to become clear. Step 2, take action and build habits. Next, we shift into action. Not big dramatic change, just small steps your subconscious can actually follow. A 10-minute morning walk, a weekly purpose hour, a joy appointment, a new retirement experiment each month. Your brain doesn't need huge leaps. It needs consistency. Tiny habits repeated become an identity shift. That is how confidence grows. If you're listening to this and thinking, I want help creating my plan and building the habits that make retirement feel exciting again, that's exactly what I do. You can learn more or book a consult with me at margaretzickcoaching.com. Now, let's get back to it. Step 3, evaluate your relationships. Relationships change more than anyone expects. Some people energize you, some drain you. Some support your growth, others hold on to your old identity. So ask yourself these questions. Who lifts me up? Who weighs me down? Where might I set boundaries with people? Who do I want to bring with me into this next chapter? Better relationships lead to better retirement. Step 4, what I call keeping your mind in a good place. And finally, the part all my clients end up saying is the most important part, managing your mind and choosing your thoughts, because you get more of what you focus on. If you focus on fear, then fear grows. If you focus on possibility, your world expands. Retirement brings up thoughts like, who am I without my job? What if I don't want to feel useful? What do I do with my days? This is where coaching and hypnotherapy changes everything. We build new thoughts, new beliefs, new identity, new patterns. This is how you create a life you feel grounded in, a life you feel proud of, a life you look forward to waking up to. So, what's the best age to retire at? It's the age where your purpose, your habits, your relationship, and your mindset all line up. And they say, I'm ready. If you like this video, be sure to check out the one right here. And remember, retire and renew, because your next chapter deserves intention. Take care.